Care Administration. How can I help you?
Yes, you guys gave me a call. I'm going to say about an hour ago. I was out at the time you guys called.
Can you
It,
please help me with your first and last name?
yes, I will. Thank you. My first name is Josh, and my last name is Jackson.
Your first name is Josh.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Just help me with the last four of your social.
Yes, I can do that. It is 6489
Okay. And what was the reason you called, sir, today?
because you guys gave me a
Uh,
call about an hour ago, I think, and it was something about my social security numbers being used in a fraudulent way.
okay. I need to just check the details, sir. Can I place your
Okay.
call on hold for a few seconds?
Yeah, you can do that. Thank you very much.
Yes. Please hold the line, sir.
I will. What a
Okay. Thank you
dumbass.
for being on hold, sir. Just verify me with your address.
Yes, I can do that. It's 1460
Okay.
Ladybug Drive, New York, New York, 10001.
It's 1460 Lady.
Yeah,
You said me, what's your address? 1460?
Ladybug Drive, New York, New York, 10001.
Okay, I need to just pull up the details, sir. Just hold the line.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So the zip code that you provided me, it is not matching over here. Are you providing me with the correct zip code?
Yeah, correct. One
One.
zero 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 one. That's my zip code from day one.
Okay, now to go ahead, sir. First of all, I would just like to let you know you are talking to Officer Gary Brown, and I'm calling you from the Social Security Administration headquarters.
Okay.
Okay? The reason you have received the call from our department is because we have received a notice from the Law and Enforcement Agency to suspend your Social Security number on immediate basis,
Whoa.
as we have received suspicious trails of information on your name. So, do you have a lawyer who can represent you in the courthouse for this case?
No, I don't.
So we tried sending a document at your doorstep, which was hand-to-hand letter,
Mm-hmm.
but unfortunately there was no one at your mailing address,
When
and
was
no one
this?
opened the door. Further, we didn't get any response from you, so the law and enforcement agencies have decided to go ahead in a legal way.
When was you at my house? Or when did you have someone at my house?
Uh, it was in the month of Feb,
Oh, okay.
18th of Feb.
I might have been on
So,
vacation at that time, and I wasn't
okay,
around at that time.
yes. So during that time, they came at your, the document was been sent at your doorstep, but no one was there. So
Okay.
that is the reason the administration department right now, as they haven't got any response from the your end, the law and enforcement agencies have decided to go ahead in a legal way. So as of now, sir, to go ahead, I just wanted to know that do you even realize that the local county sheriff department is having an arrest warrant under your name?
Well, no, but I have seen the police around my house, but they haven't came to my door or anything. I
Okay,
didn't
are you
think it
telling
had
me
to
that?
do with that, but maybe it does.
Okay, okay, are you telling me that you're not aware about this case?
Right.
So, do you want me to go ahead and read out the affidavit from which you can come to know everything
Yeah,
about the case?
right. Yeah, I would appreciate it.
Okay. First of all, sir, now before I move further, I would tell you that this call is been recorded and monitored by the Federal Trade Commission, Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, and Drug and Enforcement Agency. So I
Dang.
would highly appreciate if you do not interrupt me while I'm giving this fair information to you, but you will be given a fair chance to speak.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So before going ahead, the investigation which started under your name and social security number when we recovered an abandoned car in the south border of Texas, and make and model of this car was Toyota Corolla with the license plate number TX2440. This car was on the streets when the locals reported that this car was suspicious, after which the local sheriff investigated on the car and they found some blood and drug residue inside the car, which kept them completely in shock. Further investigating about this car, they found that the car was rented on your name and your social security number with two addresses linked to the title of vehicle. So the first address is 4161 Valley Lane, Austin, Texas 78758, and the second address is 3678 Washburn Street, Houston, Texas 78428. Do you know any of these addresses?
No, I do not.
You don't know?
No, I have no idea what those addresses are or where they're. Yeah, never been there.
Okay. So the second address which I'm talking about, it was raided by the State Ranger Division and the U.S. Marshals, but unfortunately, there was no one at the residence, and we found 5 pounds of cocaine and
Whoa!
bags filled with drugs and synthetic drug section, as well as
Holy
we have
shit!
recovered the papers related to the banking institution like Bank of America, Chase Bank, Wells Fargo, US Bank, and the USAA Bank.
Wow.
And all these bank accounts are under your name and your social security number. The question arises, sir, when we investigated further on these banking statements with the respective financial institutes, we have found more than $230,000 wired locally and internationally, and these all seem completely suspicious because these transactions were being made to the narco trafficking countries like Mexico and Colombia. And we have found two recipients in these two countries. The first is Julia Ramirez and the other is Merila Gonzalez. So, have you heard of these names before?
No, no, I have not.
We completely understand your point and that the information we have received may not belong to you. Someone may have access to your information, which is the biggest concern for us, and you might be the victim of identity theft. So, do
Whoa.
you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, yes, someone's using my identity. Yeah, I understand.
Now, the state court has decided to suspend your social security number on immediate basis, and we got the three serious allegations charged against you for the felony, which is count 1, money laundering, count 2, drug trafficking, and count 3, theft by deception. And based on these allegations, the Social Security Administration has got the orders from the state court to suspend your Social Security number on immediate basis. Now, what does that mean to you? That means whatever sources which are linked with your Social Security number, it will be seized, confiscated, and may be freezed by the law and enforcement agencies. Have you been receiving any calls from the IRS or loan
No,
lending companies to offer you credit cards or something?
no. No.
Do you recall someone getting revenge from you and using your personal information?
Other than my brother, that's about it.
So the reason being is at this time we have access to some suspicious information that is linked to your existing social security number. Based on that information, our main protocol is to put an end to this suspicious trail of information and to get to the bottom of the leak of your identity because what happened to you should not happen to anyone else. You got it?
Correct.
So, keeping that in mind, first we have to differentiate what information is true and what information is fake. So, I just have a few questions for you. I want you to be completely honest from your end so that we can help you in a better way.
Okay.
Are we clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, just let me know how many addresses are linked with you and which are they?
Just one. Just one.
The one you provided me, 1460 Ladybug Drive.
New York, New York. Yes, that's the only one.
Okay, and only one address you said me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how many vehicles do you have under your possession?
Just one.
Okay, can you just help me with the make and model of the vehicle?
It's 2010 Dodge Journey.
It's 2010
Yeah.
Dodge.
Yep.
What's the model?
Journey.
Is it 2010 Dodge Challenger?
Yes, correct.
Challenger, you said me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and how many bank accounts do you have, including the checking and savings?
Bank of America. It's the only one.
The only one you got.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. So you have a checking as well as savings account with Bank of America?
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay. So can you just confirm me how much do you have in your accounts approximately? A rough figure, sir.
Okay. In my checking, I have close to 3,000, and in my savings, I have close to 20,000.
$20,000?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Okay. And do you have any credit card?
No, I don't have none of those.
No. None. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Do you have a 401k or IRA?
No, none of those.
N- no. Okay. Do you have any future investments?
No, no.
No. Okay. Do you have a health insurance on your name?
Health insurance? No, I don't.
You don't have a health insurance?
No.
So what is so you have got a driving license?
Yes, I
Can you
have
help
that,
me?
yes. Just a regular
What is the
driver's
class of the
license.
driving license?
Just a regular driver's license. That's all I got.
It's, I believe it's class C, regular.
Mm-hmm. Yep, sure.
Okay. Okay. So, sir, as there is a case of drug trafficking and money laundering on your name, that was the reason I need to go through this asset verification form.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, the
Okay.
reason I have asked you so this question, it is in order to fill out your asset verification form. All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
So now please hold the line until I forward your asset verification form to the U.S. Marshal for further approval. And let me
Okay.
inform you, if your asset verification form is approved by the U.S. Marshal, then and only then I will be able to help you further. Because we need to make sure that you are innocent, and if it is not approved, that means you are still suspicious, at this point of time. Then you will have to hire a criminal lawyer and represent yourself in the district court. So please hold on the line until I send your asset verification form for further approval.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. You got the vehicle wrong. I said Dodge Journey. Stupid.
Okay, thank you for being on hold, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay, Mr. Jackson,
Yeah.
uh, now your asset verification form is been approved by the U.S. Marshal. So now we have to comply an ADR under your name, okay?
Okay.
And ADR means alternative dispute restitution, in which we will be resolving your case out of courthouse without letting you face any kind of trial in the state court,
Okay.
as well as we would be claiming from your side that you never had any kind of intention to mislead the government authorities in any form and will never have in the near future. And whatever information is recorded under your social security number is fraudulent and not yours. And you demand suspects to be arrested as soon as possible. But it only happens if this proves to be the case of theft by deception. Relying over your innocence through your asset verification form, we can say it may be the case of identity theft, but at the same time, the evidences point towards you, sir. So we need to be clear that once we go ahead, the investigation will be on both ways. That is, you as the culprit and victim at the same time. Are we clear?
Okay. Right. Clear.
Okay. So now the law and enforcement agencies have ordered to suspend your existing social security number. That means whatever information is linked to your existing social number will be seized and confiscated, including your all the bank accounts and any debit cards or credit cards you have under your possession at this point of time. Now, at this point of time, the true information which belongs to you, which we have submitted to the U.S. Marshal, needs to be safeguarded. Okay?
Okay.
That means all of your true information should be linked to your new social security number, or else you will have no longer access to them. So we will link all of your information to your new social security number. But while doing this procedure, to link your assets to your new social security number, there is an issue as your bank accounts have money available in it. While this procedure is completed, there is a possibility that your funds could be under investigation and it can be seized for unknown period of time. Because once we implement this legal protocol, we lose control
SSA
over
scam
all of your
401
information.
733 3296. Please do not call this if this number shows up on your caller ID. Do not pick up the phone. People who receive phone calls of any kind asking for social security numbers should be wary of these types of scams and hang up immediately. Consumers are getting alarming phone calls from someone who claims to be from law enforcement or social security and then scares you into thinking that your social security number has been connected to running drugs and money laundering across the border.
What was that?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
I don't know.
Are you a scam?
So we need to make. So I just wanted to know, sir. We will link all of your information to your new social security number. But while doing this procedure, to link your assets to your new social security number, there is an issue as your bank accounts have money available in it. While this
Yeah.
procedure is completed, there is a possibility that your funds could be under investigation and it can be seized for unknown period of time. Because once we implement this legal protocol, we lose control over all of your information. Let that be your bank accounts, credit cards, 401k, or IRA. So we
Yeah,
need to
right,
make
right.
sure. So
But
we
is
need to
this a
make
scam?
sure. So
That's
we
what I
need to
heard
make
in that
sure.
message. It was a scam.
So we need to make sure before we run through this verification check and the investigation, you being the true owner of your money and you being innocent, we are giving you a fair chance to speak. Your money and your other information linked to your name only and not the existing social security number. Are we clear?
Yeah, we're clear, but that message that just played said you guys were a scam. Is that true?
So, but did we ask any money for you, sir? Or
No, no,
have we
no. I'm
asked
just saying what the
any
message
bank
said.
details?
No, I'm not accusing you. I'm just telling you what the message said. It said you
Yes,
was a
it
scam.
is true, sir. There are n number of people who are they are blaming the Social Security Administration Department, sir.
Oh, okay.
S-
It was
So
just
now you need to understand one thing, sir. Here that
okay.
Social Security Administration has got a strong evidence against you, and that is a reason why they are suspending your Social Security number and filing a case under your name. When I
Oh shit.
forwarded all this information to the higher authorities, I have been notified from them that you have been given two options in order to proceed with the case. So listen to me very carefully.
Okay.
Before choosing any of this option, we have to play this recording in the courthouse. Okay?
Okay.
So just listen to me very carefully.
Okay.
The options are option 1, you can have a lawyer and fight this case legally against Social Security Administration, where if you lose this case, you need to submit $977 and you will be arrested for 10 years.
Whoa.
And the other option, it says that I cannot commit you for this option, but I can talk to your local county sheriff department and see if at all they can allow you to safeguard your money, okay,
Mhm.
before Social Security Administration will seize your accounts and try to put your arrest warrant on a hold. So now just let me know which option would you like to go further.
I well, first of all, I think this is a scam. I'm still back at the message that was played. I don't know why it was playing and why it told me it was a scam. And you keep going on with the investigation when I done told you that message and you heard it that it was a scam. Now why are you keep on with this crap that you're telling me that my social security number is being used fraudulently like that? When
See,
this
sir,
message came up, it told me that you
over
was a
here,
scam.
sir, Mr. Jackson,
Yeah.
over here, I'm not here to prove that I'm calling you from the Social Security Administration. If at all you don't find this legit, you can straight away hang up this call, sir. And if there might be any legal case under
SSA
your name,
scam
then you should be
401
responsible
733
person. Then you
3296.
should be the
Please do
responsible
not call this if
person
this
to
number shows up
contribute.
on your caller ID. Do not pick up the phone. People who receive phone calls of any kind asking for social security numbers should be wary of these types of scams and hang up immediately. Consumers are getting alarming phone calls from someone who claims to be from law enforcement or social security and then scares you into thinking that your social security number has been connected to running drugs and money laundering across the border.
What was that?
Okay, I believe you are playing this
No, I'm not.
message.
No, I'm not. Who's playing that message? And why are they
Okay, I
playing?
said you, sir. If you don't find it legit, straight away
Hey,
hang up the call,
I'm
sir.
not playing this message.